Hello everyone, my name is Sanjay Parashar. Welcome back to the channel. As you work with Oracle Integration Cloud, there will be times when you need to move an integration from one environment to another. For example, dev to test or test to prod. OIC makes this very simple by using export and import features. When you export an integration, OIC creates an archive file with a .iar extension. This archive contains the integration definition, the connection references, lookup values, map, and other associated artifacts. One important thing to understand here is that connections are not embedded fully in the export file. Instead, the integration only stores references to connection names. Let's quickly understand how connections behave when you import an integration. If the connection already exists in the target OIC instance, then the imported integration automatically links to it and no action is required. But if the connection does not exist, then you must configure that connection before you can use the integration. So let's see all of this in today's demo. So once you are at the home screen of your OIC instance, we can come here, go to design. For this particular demo, let's do it with get ID data integration that we have created. And those who have not seen previous videos, let me just explain what this integration is about. If I come here, it has two connections, one REST trigger. Let's see that connection. And this REST trigger is a common connector, and it does not have any, let's say, URL or any configuration details. It's just a trigger REST connection. And then it takes a query parameter, and then we map that query parameter to a REST invoke connections. Let's view this connection also. So this has this connection URL here. So these kind of configurations does not get exported with the integration when you export an integration. And this is something that you'll have to manually configure it in the next instance in order to make your integration work. I have done one more thing here. In this map, if I show you, let's go to the code directly. I have used this dvm lookup value function, and I have used a lookup that is called country code underscore lookup to map name to something. So essentially, the reason why I wanted to show you this integration is this basically has two connections and one lookup, and this is the integration that we will export and import in a new OIC instance. So let's do that. So get ID data, we can click on these three dots here, and we have this option called export. So we'll click here, and this service will be exported in your downloads folder. So let me show you how that IAR looks like. So this is the file that gets exported whenever you export an integration. This will have all the artifacts, connection references, and your integration. Now let's log into a new OIC instance and import this. Now, as you can see, this is another instance that I have created under my OCI. This is called demo instance 2, and the one that we exported from is called demo instance. So I'll come here in the design and integration. As you can see, there is no data. There is no integrations as of now. In lookups, as we can see, there are no lookups. Also in connections, there are no connections. So in order to import it, I can come here uh, and I can import the integration, and I can select the .iar file. I can click on open, and I can click on import, and it takes me directly to the integration configuration page where I can see one REST common connector which was triggered is configured because there was no real configuration needed for that particular connection. However, REST object invoke is draft, so that means you'll need to configure it by adding the base URL. Similarly, if I come here, I can see lookup. There is lookup, country code lookup is already imported and configured, ready to use. And here I can see that this is one new get ID data integration that has come and configured and can be activated after sorting out this connection detail here. So one thing is I can do it here. I can edit it, and I can give the connection URL here, and then I can activate the service, or I can go back I can come to the integration here. I can come to the connections and click here, and I can give that URL. So let's just do that. So I'll come here in the connections, and in the invoke, I can copy this and paste here, and I can test it. It's working fine. I can save it. I'll go back now. Now I can go to integration, and if I come here and check the configuration now, the both are configured. I go to lookups, this is checked. I can go to activation, this is also checked, and I can activate the integration from here. Then I can come back, and as you can see, this is active. We can actually now run it. This is an ID, a sample ID that has been provided, and I can run it. And as we can see, the response is coming back, the DVM is working, everything is working as expected. In our next video, we will learn how to use packages to export and import multiple integrations together, which is very useful in real-world projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.